Hey guys, welcome to episode. It's Ninjagaijin here. Today I want to talk about a few different things. First and foremost, today is March 14th. And why is this a significant day, you say? It's White Day. So what is White Day in Japan? So as you know, Valentine's Day is of course on February 14th. Well, here in Japan, Valentine's Day is the opposite of what you expect in America. In other words, the woman gives a present to the man, or the girl gives it to the boy. The usual things are, homemade cookies, chocolate, etc. And the idea is if the guy likes you, likes the girl, then on March 14th, which is White Day, that's the day that you reciprocate and you give something back. Today it just so happened that I had an off day. It's winding down in the semester. Actually, this Friday is going to be my last day of class until the new year. New year or new academic year in Japan starts in April. So I'm going to have about a three and a half week off period, which is pretty cool. So let's continue. So today I was off and my wife went to her podiatrist to get an ultrasound done for our new child, our new family member. Today she became officially 13 weeks, so it's very exciting. We still don't know what the sex of the baby is, but everything looks to be good, so that is great. Now, originally, of course, my daughter was supposed to go to preschool today. However, she woke up this morning with a lot of eye crusty, and it was pretty red, so we pretty much figured out that it's probably pink eye. And obviously, if you have pink eye, you can't go to school, right? Because it's very highly contagious. So I took my daughter to the hospital, and the whole time she hated it. She absolutely hated it. She kept thinking that they were going to give her a shot because this was her first time actually going to the eye doctor. Nonetheless, so we go there, and I remember when she saw the doctor for the first time, she just keeps telling him, like, I'm not going to get a shot right. I'm not going to get a shot right. So the good news is it doesn't seem to be the contagious form, or else the doctor doesn't think it is. But he did give us 2 eye drops, a normal antibacterial eye drop and another one that's an anti-inflammatory. Now the good thing is, of course, here in Japan, if the child is younger than, I want to say 15, or roughly they haven't graduated middle school, which here they say junior high school, then all doctor visits are free. So everything was paid for, everything was free. The doctor visit, going to the hospital, as well as the eye drops I got for her. So that was great. After that, we went shopping. So I actually have my bag to show you. This is from Shimamura. Shimamura is kind of like the poor man's Uniqlo. I'm not ashamed to admit it. They do have some decent stuff, decent clothes, but usually it tends to be a step down from Uniqlo. If you're unfamiliar with Uniqlo, it's a trendy, fast trend store. Nonetheless, so let's open it up. All right, let's see what I got. I got myself 2 things. So first, I got myself new pants. As you can see, they say outdoor product. And here we go, outdoor product. What does it say? It says, a nature-oriented fashion style in a true sense, expressing the desire for a comfortable lifestyle. Definitely a foreigner wrote this. So it's good English. So it's supposed to be cool and dry. So let's see, technology engineered to keep you cool and dry. So this is what I plan to wear starting in April to school. Very nice. Very good. I also got one more thing. I also got myself a new shirt. Check it out, very blue. Blue is my favorite color, so this one wasn't too bad. This was only 980 yen, so about $10. And as far as the pants, I'm not sure if I showed you guys this, but it was 2,900 yen. A little expensive, but I guess $30 for a pair of pants. That's not too big of a deal. So this was my shopping for the day. And at night, I occasionally tutor on the side. And I have to tell you guys, tutoring in Japan is really where the easy money's at. You can expect to make I'd say on average at least 3,000 yen or $30 an hour and upwards. So I've also in the past I've actually had like $50 lesson. So our lesson $50, good deal. Nonetheless, I want to tell you a little bit about what happened today. So I'm tutoring them. There's 3 other students, 2 of them junior high school, 1 is elementary school, and I'm going about the lesson. All of a sudden, I turn to the kid in elementary school, and his nose is profusely bleeding. I mean, I'm not talking about a little blood. You know, I'm talking about like anime style. Holy shit! I saw a hot girl. Let me just spray. It was literally going everywhere. And here I am. I'm trying to keep some semblance of a lesson going. And his mother comes by. He's like, "Oh, go to the washroom and clean up." So he comes back. Tissues galore in his nose. He's still dripping. I look all over me. I see a spot of blood on my pants. I'm just like, shit. You know, I don't want this kid's blood on my pants. And I noticed on the table that there's a spot. It's about maybe, I don't know, what is this, 10 centimeters? 10 centimeters from where I'm sitting and where I have all my like papers, everything set up. So for the next 45 minutes, I'm watching that spot so I make sure I don't touch it or anything. And sure enough, towards the end of the lesson, when his mother came to pay for the lesson, she put the money exactly on the blood spill. I was like, God damn it, woman. How can you not see? It's a white table. Like, it was pretty upsetting. The good news is the blood had dried, so it didn't actually go onto the bills. But, yeah. And then afterwards, she congratulates me on my wife being pregnant and us expecting our second child. And she takes out this, you know those like, not defloatable, what are they called? Effectively those tents, those pop-up tents, but for small children. Basically cartoon characters, etc. It's a tent, they go inside, it's a play tent. They're called play tents, right? I don't know. Anyways, she's like, "Oh yeah, do you want this?" No, I don't. When I bought my brand new car, they gave us this huge ass tent. I can tell you guys how many times that tent was in a nice compact form. 1 time. Yeah, only at the original time. As soon as you open that bitch up, there's no way you can close it. It's like opening Pandora's box. Pandora's box? Yeah, Pandora's box. And expecting it to close. It's just not happening, guys. So she takes it out, opens this like huge ass child's tent up. I'm saying, look, it's so nice. She's telling me how, you know, they barely used it and that she's thinking about throwing it away and what a waste it is and etc. And she's like, "Oh yeah, like, would you like to take it home?" And she's kind of forcing it on me. I can clearly see that she wants me to take it, but at the same time, I can't just flat out tell her no. So I'm telling her, "Oh, well, you know, just recently I bought this big table for our living room, and we don't really have the space, etc." And she's like, "Oh, I see. And then she calls her, like, you know, the bloody nose son over to close up the tent. He literally smushes it into this round thing like this. It's not closed. You let it go, it just springs back out. Right? And she's holding it and she's telling me, "Oh yeah, you know, if you ever want it, just let me know." In the back of my mind, I'm like, hell no. I'm never gonna close this thing up. It was bad. It was bad. And last bit I want to tell you is that they have this dog at that house that I swear wants to eat me every single time. I love dogs. I had a Great Dane and I had a Husky, a Siberian Husky in America. But this dog is like this size, and he literally wants to eat me. He's always clawing, trying to get to my shoes, trying to get to parts of me. It's bad. It's bad, guys. Tutoring. Well, this was a little bit of a mismatch episode. I talked about White Day, I talked about shopping, I talked about tutoring, so it was just a little bit of everything. But I hope you found it enjoyable, and if you have any questions about this video or any of my other videos, feel free to comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Bye.